Hello, dear educators. How are you? I hope you well. Most welcome, along with English Wallah. Dear educators and aspirants and competitors, still thank you very much. You have joined my session, liked my session, and studied from me. Dear educators, we are strive to provide you well English and improve yourself because this is my responsibility. Which Shasanama started, I will definitely complete along with you. This is my responsibility. And dear educators, if you are studying the continuously from me and you will definitely crack to your competitive exams, this is my wishes for you all. I want to say one more line to my student along with their parents. Dear guardians, dear the parents, students, they are the well responsible, they are doing the well job and they are the preparing well. There is no doubt, I am sure in their coming competitive exam under where is a grammar is a necessary, either there is SSC, so many variations of the exams under you will crack your competition. Dear educators, I will tell to you in advance, this is my promises to you. What is that? I'm going to start the next my classes for the comprehension check after the completion of your voice. In there, we have to discuss so many comprehensions and what are the confusions, what are the doubts, and what kind of the implementations are compulsory in the explanation to ask your MCQ questions in a competitive exam, because comprehension is playing the so many crucial roles in improvement and acceleration for English. Dear educators, if I will say to you that instead of the maths, let me recommend each and every exam under the comprehensions are most relevant. Why for? Because we have to check the proficiency and bullet of your knowledge. We have to check the fast track of your knowledge. Are you able to detect the problems which happen in your circumstances? Are you able to omit those problems that they are coming in the barrier of your way? Are you able to check those are the problems? Are you able to solve those obstacles? If you are able, so definitely you are on the right place where you have to improve neither your English, but also you can say not only you have to improve your English, but also you have to improve your communication skill. There are so many difficulties and obstacles are there. Dear educators, I will suggest to you, please be practice along with me. I will say to you 100%, 101% I will say to you, definitely improve your English. Let's come to the point. Today, second class of your voice center, I have to touch a point which is most relevant instead of your tense. Basically, sir, why are you not started from the tense? Tense I will start. I know a little bit, you have know about it, but the most of the probably the problems are here. First of all, I have to show to them. Why? Because those are studying from the long time. There is need, I will do that along with them a little bit practice of those questions are coming directly in their exam. Dear educators, dear competitors, just be focused on this. Prepare your note. Write down your copy. Why? Because during of the exam, this is your last Brahmastra you have to utilize for the revision of your syllabus. Okay? So just I will focus on it. What do you mean about to? To is an infinitive. Basically, where we have a need to join the two verb in a sentence. Two verb. How many verb? Two verb in a sentence. Example I will give you. He is like to read. He is like to read. Number one, there is a main verb, or second one we can call this is infinitive. Okay, mostly they are saying infinitive, but this is called infinitive. This is a main verb, or we can call is auxiliary verb. This is called auxiliary verb, and he is third person pronoun. Third person pronoun. Third person pronoun. Third person pronoun. Okay. To already we can use for the indication. It is also used for indication. I will give you example. He is going to market. He is going to market. He is going to market. For the indication to the market, we can use infinitive to. Yeah, we can call the preposition to. But still, we cannot say here is a preposition. We can say this is the infinitive. Why? Because there is a special use of to. There is a special use of to. So number one, I told you as a verb, along with the verb as a connectivity of the verb, we can use to. Yeah, second things for the indication of something. Yeah, for the place as usual, just like the place, we can use it. Dear educators, okay, just like that you are looking here, just like that you are looking here. You have seen them. What do you have seen? Yeah, what did I told to you? I told to you this is a pronoun. This is called third person pronoun. Modal auxiliary. We can call this is the auxiliary verb. Like this is the main verb, first form. To read according to infinitive. Second things, just I told you the two we can use for the indication of a place. He is going to market. The for indication of the place also we can use a to. Okay. But which I want to tell to you, this is not here. It is just like a normal brief information about it too. Okay. But in the sense of the voice, there is a different variation. What are the variations here? Look at here. Suppose that if I am written an example, example is he went to market. He went to market. He went to market to read book. To read book. There is a question, how to the change into the passive voice? How to change into the passive voice? Okay. So there is a one strategy, only one we can say. He went to market to read a book. So number one, we have to just focus on this key term. Okay. So we can call here he. He 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 went to be okay. No, this is we can say indication of the noun phrase to market. So we can call this is a not here. We have to change from here. So he can say he went to market to be read book. To be read book. Okay. This is the way to how do the change a sentence into the passive voice. How to change into the passive voice? Yes. Because there is no object, you cannot determine a case of that. Okay. So it is a perfect he went to market to be read book. To be read book. Okay. Okay. Now, there is a second sentence which is also the compulsory to it. Sentence is Sentence is marketing inspector, marketing inspector, marketing inspector, marketing inspector went to buy, marketing inspector went to buy a small product, small product. Why? To recognize its quality. To recognize its quality, marketing inspector went to buy a smaller product for the inspection. Yeah, we can say for inspection. For inspection. Okay. Let me I say how to change into the passive voice. There is a object. There is a object. What is the object? A small product. So in the sense of the passive voice, in sense of passive voice, in sense of the passive voice, a small product, a small product, a small product. When second form of verb, but still there is a to na, we have to use here. The small product went to be bought, to be bought for inspection, inspection by marketing inspector. Okay, what did I say to you? Marketing inspector went to buy a small product for inspection. A smaller product went to be bought, went to be bought for the inspection by the marketing inspector. Nice statement. You can just note down in your copy how to the change in the sense of to be into passive voice. Okay. Next statement. Let me I say to you next statement. Next statement. People of Blaze, people of Blaze had to, had to, had to gather, had to gather in auditorium of of institution. Okay, the people of village had to gather in auditorium of institution, auditorium of institution. Let me say how to the change into the passive voice. How to the change into passive voice? Number one, the people of village had to gather in auditorium of institution. Okay, I didn't know about that. We can call here this is the proper in a case of object. Okay, so we can call here in auditorium of institution, an auditorium of institution had to be gathered, gathered, gathered. Okay, an auditorium of the institution had to be gathered. We cannot write here the people because this is the common for everyone. This is a common for the everyone. So there is no need you have to write the by the people. Why? Because already the people they were gathered here. Okay. So there is no need you have to write the people. The people of the village. Yes, of course. But there is a compound. So we can write here. We can write here gathered by 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 the people of village. Okay. This is the correct. How do they change into passive voice? Okay. If you want to note down, you can note down. Second statement for the be ready. I'm going to tell to you the second statement. Okay. I will give you one more example. I will give you one more example. Example is I am I am to write a book. I am the write a book. There are step number one. मतलब how to change to the passive voice. Passive voice. There are two strategy to change to passive voice. Number one strategy. Number one, first style. Basically, there is an object. Basically, there is an object, a book. A book. A book is to be written by me. Correct. Is it possible? Why? Because objects are given there. Suppose that there is no object. You have to change to the passive voice. Without object, it is given here. You have to change to the passive voice. How do they change it? You can change here. I am to be written. I am to be written. There is no object. In the case of that, you can say it. Okay, but still you have an object. Still it is an object. And what is the wrong statement of this here? Mostly student they are doing. Look at here. A book. A book is. A book is. Yeah, we can say. I am to be written, written a book, written a book. This is the wrong statement. Why? A book as an object, it is given here, but you are giving the preference of the pronoun. Already you have an object, but you are giving the preference of your pronoun. So we can call this is a wrong statement. When you have the object, let's change the position. Change their position. If you have object, still you have object, you are not given the preference of your object, your statement will wrong. In the sense of that, please be on time and be focused on it. Be focused on it. I am to written a book. This is the wrong statement. Why? Because you have object, but you are not utilize it. So still for that, this is a wrong statement. This is the. There are some passive voice. In passive voice under, mostly, and we are no, strongly we are no, we have to use a by, by. But there are few key terms, a few keywords. Along with them, you will not give the preference of the by. Sir, those are the name of words. The words are given. Total there are 9. Along with them, we have to use specific term of the preposition. And competitors, they will definitely aware of them. And your board will already ask about it. Why? Because they are knowing, they are learning and key points. Basically, the questions are coming from here. I will say to you pleased with. If you have the request to someone from that, we can call pleased with. Interested in. Astonished means surprised. Surprised at. Disinterested in. I have no interest. We can call it disinterested in. Okay. Next one. Disgusted with. I don't like about it. This is disgust. So disgusted with. Amazed, surprised, astonished, shocked at. Look at here. Both are the synonym. Preferred for. Whatever you have to just give the preferred for. Compared to. Compared to. Invited to. Let's prepare once again. Pleased with. Interested in. Astonished at. Disinterested in. Okay, next. Disgusted with. Amazed at. Preferred for. Compared to. Invited to. If you know the very well, let me ask to you, just we are going to play a quiz. I will ask, you will tell me. Astonished at, very good. Amazed at, very good. Okay. Compared to, very good. Disgusted with, very good. And next, invited to, very good. And disinterested in, very good. Next, pleased with. Once again, we have to play this quiz. Now, number 1, find out invited to, very good. Preferred for, very good. Disinterested in, very good. Pleased with, we can call, okay. Yeah, we can call pleased and disgusted with. Pleased with, disgusted with, pleased with, disgusted with, pleased with, disgusted with, pleased with, disgusted with. Prepare it. Astonished and amazed, surprised at, amazed at, astonished at, shocked at. Correct? Now, interested in, disinterested in, interested in, disinterested in, interested in, disinterested in, both are just opposite of each other. So along with that, we have to definitely use a preposition in. Next, preference you have to give for, preferred for. preferred for, ये preferred for, compared to, invited to, compared to, invited to, compared to, invited to, just amaze yourself, at, just surprise, at, invited to, invited to, invited to, compare to, invited to, compare to, just to couple, just to couple. What is that? Compare to, invited to, astonished as, and amazed at, in, give this one, in interested in, interested in, disinterested in, interested in, next, disgusted with, pleased with, disgusted with, pleased with, disgusted with, pleased with. These are, okay, the terms. Ab let me I discussed few questions along with them which you have to use for to change into the passive voice. Look at here. Look at here. Example is his behavior, his behavior astonished, astonished me. His behavior astonished me. What is the passive voice of the statement? Passive voice of this statement, look at here. Me for as a subject, I. Astonished was. I was astonished. Astonished by him. There is a wrong statement. Why? Because you are used here by. Okay. So what is the correct statement here? What is the correct statement here? What is the correct statement? Okay. So we can say I was astonished. I was astonished. Astonished at him. This is a correct statement. Basically, I have seen in SSC, in a SSC Staff Selection Commission, and mostly, yeah, we can say any grammar related question where whys are coming. Whys are coming. This type of the questions are common to ask by your board, ask by your competition. Okay, these are the most relevant and common questions. Definitely, they will ask you. Definitely ask you. I know to. Okay. Next, I want to practice along with you. Example number 2, active voice. Active voice center. You pleased me. Yes. You pleased me. Kindly change to the passive voice. Kindly change to the passive voice. I. Please, second form of verb. Simple past tense. This is called simple past tense. Simple past tense. Past tense. Why? Because this is a verb second form. Second form. In this case, for there is need how to the change to the passive voice. I, me for I. Astonished, I was. Pleased by you. By you. This is the wrong statement. What is the correct statement? What is the correct statement? What is the correct statement? Correct statement here, I was pleased with me. Sorry, with you. This is a correct of the passive voice. This is a correct passive voice. Okay, this is the correct passive voice. Nothing else are difficult. Just this is a common for everyone. Nothing else are difficult. This is just common for everyone. Okay. Now I will practice few more sentences related of them. I have to practice more related of these sentences. What are these? Look at here. Look at here. I have known you. Known you. Okay. In this case for active voice, into the sense of the passive voice. Passive voice. Okay. You have been known. You have been known to me. By we cannot write here. Known along with that, there is a need you have to use a to here. Known to. Yes. You have been known to me. Especially known, and along with that, there is need you have to use here to. Known to. Yes. Next word. In sense of satisfied. Satisfied. Satisfied prefers to with. I was I was satisfied with you. I was satisfied with you. This is called passive voice. This is called passive voice. Passive voice in a sense of with. Satisfied always prefer to with only. Why? Why by is not here? Because there are the few terms. Along with that, these are the suitables. So we have to just prepare them. Most of the things we are discuss along with you about them. I hope you are understood. This is a very relevant portions we are discussed in the second day of your voice. Day number 3. Tomorrow, I will teach to you the tense related the problems of your voice. So dear educators, please share and subscribe my channel. Why? Because this is the most beneficial for you, and I have to the start your next coming class under the comprehension practice, and then after your synonym antonym, then after your determiner and correct of the sentences, spotting error also we have to do, then after one word solution. So many the things are there, how to arrange the line by line, how to create the paragraph also. Okay, these are the factors we have to consult, but tomorrow onward I have to discuss the third part of your narration. In there we have to cover most of the points of the tense related of voice. Dear students, keep point, be subscribed, like and comment. Thank you. Have a nice day.